What's going on, guys? It's Jen from webtesters.com. Today we have a performance-based first impression on the Peak Team Attitude. This is the George Hill colorway. You can purchase a colorway similar to this and an all yellow colorway at PeakSportsCanada. So the link will be in the description. I purchased this pair from High Basketball Shoes. At the time, Peak Sports didn't have the navy colorway that you see now. They just had the yellow one, and I wasn't digging the yellow one. I thought this was a little bit more of a clean colorway, so I went ahead and picked these up. It's both the same price. They're both $99, so wherever you buy it from, that's the price you're gonna pay. The reason why I picked this up is because the design of it. I just think that it's a real cool design. It's a little breath of fresh air. You don't really see designs like this too much, and the main attraction here is the design up here in the forefoot. I just think it's something new, something cool. I like the logo placement right here, and I was always intrigued by this on, whoever was wearing this in the NBA. So that's one of the main reasons why I bought it. And also, there hasn't been a performance review on this particular model yet, so I went ahead and purchased them so I can give a performance review out there on the internet for everyone to see. So that's just the reasons why I bought it. So the uppers consist of synthetic leathers. You have a few different ones. Around here is a patent leather. So going up around and also up around here, that's a patent leather. And then you have what looks like a soft, like split grain leather around this area, as well as this whole medial side over here. On the toe box, you have like a crocodile skin synthetic leather. It's real clean. It just gives it another dimension. It's a little bit shiny, gives it a little bit of texture. This area right here is kind of like a spandexy material. As you can see, it's very stretchable, so when you are flexing, it's not very restrictive. It kind of, lets you do the movements you need. I just think that this whole design up here is real cool. I really like the brand placement, like I said earlier. And then you have a mesh panel here for breathability, and as well as the whole tongue, that's all mesh. And then if you pull this down, you could reveal more of the tongue, and it's all mesh. So heat's gonna escape through there. It's gonna allow a little bit of ventilation for there. Another interesting element I see here is this heel cup here. It's got like a kind of like a basketball shorts material inside of there, and it's not very strong, so it's gonna be interesting to see how this holds up. You do have a little bit of a rubber overlay there, but usually you see some TPU plastic or even carbon fiber on the higher end models, but here you see like a mesh material, so it'll be interesting to see how this holds up. As you can see here, you have Cushion 3 technology, which is Peak's cushion technology. I haven't experienced that before, but it was featured in the Battier 8, so it'll be interesting for me to see how this cushion holds up, how comfortable it is. That's traction. Pretty cool, should hold up perfectly well. Full length herringbone. You have more of a rounded herringbone, a little bit more of a wavy design up here, as well as the heel and midfoot area over here. And then this area where the peak is, it's a little bit more of an aggressive herringbone. It peaks a little bit more, pun intended. So this traction should hold up very, very well. The rubber is not extremely pliable, but it is pliable, so it might not last super long outdoors, but it should work out well indoors. Something interesting about the traction is you can see like an outrigger starts here, but it ends right here. Usually the outrigger goes all the way out over here, but in this case the traction rolls up onto the midsole, which is a good thing, but I don't remember the last time I saw an outrigger start then end and then the traction rolled up on there. So that's a little bit of an interesting design for me. The ankle area is very, very well padded. It kind of reminds me of the padding found in the Adi Zero Rose 2.5. That was a little bit more visible, a little bit more external, but when you feel inside, you could really feel the same type of shape that was featured on the Rose 2.5. It's very well padded, and then you have this heel padding here to prevent heel slippage, so it should protect your ankle very, very well, and I really like that addition. Overall, the whole construction of this is very nice. I really like it. I mean, as you can see here, the peak, it's actually stitched in there instead of kind of like stamped on. You have synthetic leathers. Usually people have this preconceived notion that overseas brands use just synthetic, real bad materials like hyperfuse and the kind of leather you see on Shaq shoes. But in this case, you know, it's just synthetic leathers that you see on a lot of shoes today. So I really enjoyed the construction of the shoe. You have a couple different leathers on there. You have this real cool design up here. I'm really impressed. This is my first Peak model ever, so it'd be interesting to see how this holds up. So I'm real excited to play in these shoes. I think it's gonna be a great experience. You know, upon first wear, they fit a little big. The reason being is because I ordered a size 11. They didn't have any half size, and I asked Nightwing, since he has Peak shoes, I say, do they run small, do they run big? What should I do? He said, go big. I went small, and I regretted it. His feet were right up on the front of the shoe, so I said okay, so I ordered an 11, and my feet have a lot of space. So I'm kind of wondering, is there a little bit of an inconsistency on the sizing with Peak? Because I feel like I could have went a size 10 and it would have fit my foot. I don't want to say perfect, but better. That's just something for me, so you know, be a little wary of that. In my opinion, I just go safe and go up half a size, because a little bit of room is better than no room at all, in my opinion. So it's just a little bit more of a comfortable fit. You know, Ray Allen, he went up half a size on his feet, and look at that, he's playing, he's 36 years old and he's going strong. So you know, that's something that you have to decide on yourself. Do you want a more snug fit or a looser fit? Unfortunately, Peak doesn't offer half sizes from what I've seen. That's just my first impression of the shoe. I think it's a real clean shoe. I think it's got great qualities. I can't wait to see how it performs. Aesthetically, I actually would rock these off court. I mean, it's a real cool look. And you know, who knows, maybe when I'm done playing with them, I will rock them off court. So, you know, that's my first impression. Stay tuned for the performance review. Till next time, guys. Peace.
I gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly. For the day I die, I'ma touch the sky. Gotta testify. Come up in the spot looking extra fly.